And so anyway, I'll click it. It says it was I guess now I went and appealed it and asked them, what exactly do they think is false or wrong about the information I posted in it. But basically, my video is about this Dr. Mobeen, Mobeen. He made a video talking about what he believes standard protocols should be for COVID-19 treatment, and that it should be treated aggressively, and that if you treated it this certain way, it would that practically no deaths would occur. Now, to save space in my title, I wrote, why is this not standard protocol for COVID-19? And I just put no deaths, no lockdowns, because I didn't want to make the title super long. But what I said in the video, and I clarified what I was meaning by this was, I said it would basically make the deaths practically zero, and there's no need for a lockdown. There's no need to spend trillions of dollars on a vaccine. And get to open everything up. And if a vaccine happens to get made, hey, you guys can use that vaccine. But there are actual treatments for this, and you could reduce the number of deaths down to practically nothing based on Dr. Zorlenko's study, and that's who Dr. Mobeen was reviewing his study. And I'll just go ahead and find that video that Dr. Mobeen did, and I'll add that to the screen share so you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I had that video linked, so in case there was a misunderstanding, you could just watch the video, the rest of the video that I had in my information link. So I kind of avoided all misinformation. What I wanted people to do, I was trying to just get people to go and check out Dr. Mobeen's video. That's all I was trying to do. And I just kind of wanted to give a... Actually, here, I found it somehow. Oh, well, here, I got my actual video. I'll just go ahead and screen share that I was using yesterday. So I guess when I went through my history, I could find it. So this is the video I did yesterday, and it was just on the latest study of early management with hydroxychloroquine by Dr. Zorlenko, and Dr. Mobeen, that's him right there, was reviewing this. And what it was a study using hydroxychloroquine, zinc, and azithromycin. I can always picture how to say it in my head, but when I actually say it, I have trouble. Azithromycin. These were the three things used in this study, and it was a retroactive study. So it was something these were just all past studies he did in reviewing the information on patients with high risk COVID patients. Found out that if you use this treatment, you practically reduce the hospitalizations to 2.8%. You can practically reduce the deaths to zero. And I just wanted people to check this out. And my main question was, there doesn't have to be a lockdown. Not if you can treat this, why do we have a lockdown? Why do we have a lockdown for something that we can treat effectively? Why are we wearing masks? There's lots of diseases out there. You get them and you didn't have to wear a mask for them. This is something we can treat. And we gotta lock everything down, lock the whole world down, destroy the food chain and all this other stuff. It's crazy. But anyway, let me find his actual video and all. Okay, so that makes it. Actually, that's not it. That's the one I made private. Shoot. Okay. So anyway, I'll put a link in this particular video I'm doing. I thought maybe I forgot I had made 2 other videos where I accidentally had the sound off. So I've set those to private. So I thought when I was like looking up my history and I clicked that video that was a way of getting the video that YouTube had gotten rid of. And I thought maybe by going through my history I got it back, but actually I forgot there was 2 I did, and I set them to private since I didn't have sound on the video part I was playing on the screen share, and then somehow the program turned my mic off the second time. But anyway, I'll put a link to this video, but you can just see up on the screen, it says, low dose hydroxychloroquine, zinc, azithromycin. And I don't know if it's got the basically look, showing like people, like the different groups, high risk, and it's what it's doing is it's comparing Dr. Zelenko's patients to people within the same community, but other doctors and how they treated their patients or what they didn't give to their patients compared to what Dr. Zelenko gave to his patients. And, it was comparing the data about how well his patients did to how well the other people's patients did. And we just went through this whole story. I thought this was a very good video, and I just wanted to put the part though that I played, in case someone wants to see what part. I started it here at the 20-minute mark. Probably about the 19-minute 45-second mark of the video, and I played it all the way to about maybe the 21-minute mark, 22-minute mark, because he goes on to say, and this is, like I said, this is a guy that I've followed for a while, who like, he didn't seem like he was someone that was like conspiratorial, and he didn't have anything negative to say about the lockdowns, and he didn't think there was any kind of conspiracy theory. But like I said, in my opinion, as I'm listening to this guy go through all this information and about all these various treatments, I feel, me personally, I don't know what the heck I got banned for. Me personally, I felt like this guy is honest, and there's some inflection in his voice, like where he's kind of questioning, like, why is this lockdown going on? Like, now I didn't hear him outright say it, but I feel like it's being inflected in his voice very subtly, like he's not meaning to do it, but it's still inflected in there anyway. Like, I don't know. I have no idea what I got banned, why my video got banned or got taken off YouTube. And what I think it is like, I think this is real damaging to this whole narrative, to be honest. This whole narrative that we got to keep locking the country down. And in this video, it's basically, he kind of did say that, I mean, this is a guy that seemed like he was very reluctant to even make any kind of statement like that. And I don't know. I'd say we'll just watch the video from the 19-minute, 45-second mark to maybe the 22-minute mark and just to see what I'm talking about. Since I'm not going to even attempt to try to play this video again. But obviously, this is the video that's like freaking him out, man. Like, wow, he must be really getting him, man, with this one. Or I must be. I mean, maybe it's the fact that I singled out. I'm starting to like show these doctors, and it's like, oh man, you can't, like, I can't talk about it because it's actually being popular. And oh yeah, Chris, you can't question your own governor. And I bet it's probably because I have been calling out my governor, and all my state reps lately. It's like bringing attention to them and challenging them. And I really wish, like, I know so many people just think that like the voting system's rigged, but please go and challenge these people. Like, raise your voices. Don't like let just one or two people go talk all by themselves, because now you're putting them out on an island. And we know there's a lot of people that feel the same way as me, and you guys need to get out from behind your computer and go do something. Like, I'm making my attempts. I am making my attempts to like try to find these people in public. Like when they have events, it's like I'm gonna question you. I'm gonna like call you out. I'm going to see if you got answers, because my media is not doing it. I'd actually like to be media. By the way, anyone that's like, I'm going to start putting my PayPal link in there. I know I've been really bad about it, because I kind of don't even know if at first it's like I don't even know if I wanted to accept money, because then I feel like I'm extra responsible for like trying to push myself even harder, and I feel like I'm kind of pushing myself too much as it is. But man, it's like if I could just be one of these YouTubers that could just YouTube like all day long, I would not be sitting behind my computer, man. Okay, you can do some research, but I'd be out there making something happen, like having some action happen, like beating down someone's door and like making them answer a question, finding out where they're going to be that day, making them answer a question for the public. It's like, can any of you guys do it? Any YouTubers do it? Like Tim Pool. I mean, what are you doing? Just like, oh, Trump's greatest. Mr. spent $6 trillion on the flu, and you're still going to like, chant his name and just cheerlead for him. It's like retarded. I mean, I'm sorry, man. Like, I'm very mad. I voted for Trump the last time. Big, that's worse. One of the worst things I've ever done. Because I mean, that is disappointing, man. You would have told me somebody was going to spend $6 trillion on flu. But anyway, that's it for this video. I don't want to rant, make it too long.